Coventry Arts Collective, back in Art Space, back in Coventry, CV1. The list of everything to do. Coventry Arts Collective, Enterprise Live, Sock Ent, Art Life. Back at the helm, Mr. Bradley and Gaelita. Gaelita,
Hi.
here she comes.
So we're back in Art Space, back in Coventry. We've just been at a magnificent talk with the fabulous John Yeadon, who's famous. He's not actually from Coventry, but he worked here for many years and inspired a lot of Coventry artists such as George Shaw, who's one of my favourites. I've got one of his pictures on prints on my wall. And so we are doing our stuff. So Mr. Bradley's been away setting up the social enterprise to get some really interesting projects on the go, and we're still dipping in and out of art as much as we can. We've got 3 theatre gigs lined up for the next coming week, so these will all be going live on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, where you can find us. Just look for the Coventry Arts Collective.
Fabulous discussion with some great artists this morning with John Yeadon, looking at all things identity and grotesque, and we're going to put a lot of information up about his retrospective, which has just finished today in Coventry. Just incredible work, and just being in that atmosphere full of people talking about how you look at things, basically what art is. And John actually went to Hornsey Art College, which is where I went to. I think he's a little bit better than me though, but at least we share that name. So we're excited to be back here, aren't we?
Really excited to be back. And there was a few comments that John Yeadon made about that resonated with you about your work. What are those?
Yeah, I've just given him some work of mine called John, I'm Only Dancing, which is about identity and about grotesque. And he's looking forward to reading that because it's not inspired by his work per se, but it's inspired by the people who inspired him. Subconscious perhaps, but that's going to be quite exciting, working with John or letting John see my work. And he came up with a great title, didn't he? What was it about my word? What's Wordslinger?
Conceptual writer.
Conceptual.
Because.
Yeah.
Go on, tell him.
Well, conceptual artist, conceptual wordslinger. Because my stuff is very visual, but it's not painted or drawn; it's written. So the words are the words are incredibly visual, and that's my art.
The visuality happens in people's own minds.
Yeah, so we're excited to work with John. We'll see John and work with him.